Hello and welcome to Tech Today for the month of October. My name is Justin Alvarez.
And I'm Ryan Holzbus.
October was a very busy month here at Passaic County Technical Institute, and we have quite the show for you. This month, PCTI recently held their annual back-to-school night to give parents an in-depth look at the typical day from the perspective of their child. Here's Corey with more.
Hi, I'm Corey from Video Production, and I am here at PCTI's annual back-to-school night. At back-to-school night, parents get to see the classrooms as if they were back in school. Now let's take a look inside. At back-to-school night, I spoke with a couple of parents and teachers on their opinions of back-to-school night and the importance of it.
Back to school night is important so that parents get to meet their teachers, their students, teachers. They also get to see what's happening in the school. A lot of times they don't get to come up to Passaic County Tech except for those events. They also get to meet, a lot of, see the student activities because that is a function that night in the main gym.
I think it's extremely important because it gives parents the opportunity to get to know their teachers, what to expect over the school year, projects, quizzes, tests, of course. Give them a chance to see what's happening in the class, upcoming things that are happening in the school year, and it just, they get to see the class where their child sits in, see some of the work that hangs in the class, and I think it's just a wonderful opportunity for the parents to get to know the teacher on a one-on-one basis.
I feel it's important because it allows the parents to figure out who their teachers are, what they're like, and get a feel for the class and what their kids are doing. So it just allows the parents to get a little insight into the school and the teacher.
It helps you understand, you get a better feel for the student once you see and or meet a parent. They can get to go in depth a little bit more about what's going on, whether it's at home, personally, outside of school. It just gives you a better picture of the family life.
Often parents will actually share with me something about their child, they're having a tough time, or hey, they really enjoy your class, or they're a little afraid of this, could you go easy? So it allows me to get a little bit of knowledge that the kid isn't telling me, that the child isn't telling me, so that I can use that to better teach them.
As a parent of a student here at Passaic County Tech, stay on top of your kids, keep them focused, keep them motivated. You have to be just as motivated to learn with them. Don't give up on your child, and keep them and get them involved in everything and anything possible.
Be on top of your work, know what to do, what's coming up, what to study for, and just do your work to the best of your ability and strive and ask questions when you don't get it.
Thank you for coming. Your children are wonderful. Please keep up the good work, and you should be very proud of your kids.
As you can see, back-to-school night is a way for parents to get familiar with the cutting-edge technology and knowledgeable staff at PCTI. Thank you for coming back to school. I'm Corey. Now back to you.
On October 13th, PCTI hosted its annual club fair where students learned about all the different clubs and activities around the school. Justin, are you involved in any clubs?
No. How about you, Ryan?
Yes, I'm actually involved in the National Honor Society, but there are a lot more clubs and activities that you can join. So let's check this out.
Hi, my name is Jariana Roberts, and I'm here at PCTI's Club Fair. Today we're going to look at the different clubs that PCTI has to offer and different things that those clubs have to offer. PCTI offers more than 50 clubs. Some clubs we offer are E-Race, Skills USA, Marching Band, Muslim Student Association, Environmental Club, and National Honor Society. I interviewed a few members of different clubs to get more information about their program.
I'm representing the Sign Language Club.
I'm currently representing CSA, which is Christian Student Association.
My club is GSA, the Gay Straight Alliance Club.
We do a bunch of different things. Sometimes we're in the holiday assemblies, we're in the winter shows, and sometimes Hispanic Heritage, depending if they ask us.
CSA is basically a Christian-based club that focuses on Christ-centered principles, Bible study, games, ways to connect with people who are of the faith and a part of the faith, and it just brings people together. And it's not so much of a super religious club. We're very accepting, and it's just a very positive atmosphere that brings people together.
Our club is basically about teaching students at Tech. It's an all-inclusive club, and we're trying to show them like the different topics of LGBT, like aromanticism and asexuality. And we don't only talk about topics just in LGBT. We also teach people how to become an ally, which is like a person outside of the LGBT community, and how they can support people like who are in the community against like homophobia, transphobia.
Somebody that wants to learn just a different language or learn a different culture that they just want to learn more about, I think ASO is like a great way to like get into that like field, if you want to say. We're very diverse, and I think it's just a fun experience for anybody that wants to just learn ASL.
GSA is an all-inclusive club, so it's open to everyone, and I just think that, like for me, GSA is like a place I can come for like a safe space, and like I can just be myself. And like some students don't have that luxury because like at home either their parents are against it or like their friends are against it. And so it's just like a place where like you can make a bunch of friends who will accept you for who you are, because that's one of our main policies, is to like do unto others what you want done to yourself.
Kids should join because, like I said, it's a very positive atmosphere. We're very accepting. It's a very open-minded approach to expanding knowledge on Christianity and other religions as well. So it's very beneficial to basically anyone and everyone.
You can ask us, we can give you a registration form, or we can just give you Mr. Capello's email and you can sign up through him.
You can just show up on either Tuesdays after school in room F125, or there are sign-in sheets at today's club fair, and you can contact the vice president or the president or even me via email about the club information, and they usually say it over announcements.
You simply come to the booth and get a form, you fill it out, and either bring it back to us the same day, if you're 18 and older, of course, or bring it to Miss Martin.
PCTI has many different things to offer. Make sure you sign up for a club.
PCTI hosted its annual homecoming football game on October 13th. Before the big game, we also hosted a fun-filled senior pep rally featuring all sports teams. There was a lot of Bulldog spirit. Let's go to Ajane for more.
Hi, my name is Ajane, and we're here for the Fall 2017 Pep Rally with the seniors of class of 2018, and PCTI is here to show you all their school spirit.
Donald has his Daisy, Kanye has his Kim, and now Spike has his Princess.
So my name is Ajane, and I'm here with Spike and our new member, Princess. So Spike, how do you feel about Princess being a part of our family now? Great, great. How do you feel about being a part of our family? So how are both of you guys liking it at PCTI? Do you think you guys are gonna win tonight? So what about you, Princess? Do you think you guys are gonna win the game tonight? Thank you guys, both you guys. Thank you. And I'm here with Mr. Bennett. Mr. Bennett, how do you think it went today?
So far, so good. I think the band did very well in their shortened performance. I think the crowd was very enthusiastic.
How did you guys prepare for such a big performance?
Well, we practice at least twice a week, well, 3 times a week before performances. So we're out on the field on Mondays, and then we're indoors on Wednesdays doing music, and then we're back out on the fields before football games.
So you think practice makes perfect?
Absolutely. Perfect practice makes even perfect practice perfect. Perfect.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Bennett.
Thank you.
PCTI cheerleaders. So how do you think you guys did for the performance?
I think we did pretty well. I think we could have improved a little bit more. There's always room for improvement, but I think we did overall really good.
So how do you feel about tonight's game? Do you think everyone's going to win?
Yes, I think we have a good chance on winning, and all that matters is that we bring a lot of spirit. And, it's not about winning or losing, but it's our homecoming, since it's the seniors, our last one, and I just hope it's a really good one.
So tonight, who are we playing and how do you think the game will go?
We're playing Passaic, so I think we have a really good chance, and I just want to let the football players know that we'll cheer them on no matter what, and I hope they have a great time.
We also took the time out to honor all of PCTI's fall athletes. The class of 2018 had an amazing time at their pep rally, along with enjoying the music that DJ Phantom was playing. Huge thanks to him. We're here from the 2017 pep rally. We hope everyone has a good game tonight at homecoming. Back to you guys.
Clearly, PCTI has a lot of school spirit. So let's take a look at some highlights from the homecoming game against the Passaic Indians. Here's Richard at the field.
Today is October 13th, 2017. The PCTI Bulldogs will be taking on the Passaic Indians. Here are the highlights from this game.
Early on, this game was defensive heavy. Midway through the first, Passaic comes up with an interception off of quarterback Amir Nicholson. However, the Bulldogs defense would back their quarterback, forcing a turnover of their own on their own goal line. And after a referee review, it was determined that linebacker Sami Claiborne came up with the fumble recovery. Passaic will make a stop, and with the ball at the end of the first quarter, they fumble the ball on the play-action fake, and Joe Mariani recovered. The Bulldogs would make the most of this turnover, as senior running back Razik Starr makes a couple of defenders miss and powers his way into the end zone. The Bulldogs would miss the extra point, and the score was 6-0. The Bulldogs continue to shine on defense as Passaic throws it toward the sideline, and it's picked off by Josiah Guy. He sprints down the sideline and gets tripped up at the 12, nearly scoring a touchdown. The offense will waste no time as quarterback Nicholson dumps it off to running back Tyron Brown, and he turns the corner and is in for another Bulldogs touchdown. After the first half, the PCTI marching band came on and put on a great performance. We talked to an active member of the band and asked for his opinion on how they performed.
I feel like this performance was pretty good. Definitely a lot of things we can improve, but I'm pretty confident in our competition tomorrow.
The homecoming royal court was announced after the band. We talked to the king and queen about their feelings and emotions on the nominations.
This is really special to me because I didn't feel like this would be a moment that I'd be experiencing, because I didn't think anybody would really vote for me. Even that sounds kind of depressing, but it's fun. It's really fun. I'm really glad, and I'm really happy for everybody who voted for me.
Yeah, I'm really excited. Freshman year, I've always wanted to be queen or run for the royal court. So.
Do you take pride in being a king and queen?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, I do.
All right, thank you very much.
Thank you.
After the halftime festivities, the second half started, and it was a great start for the Bulldogs, as they forced their fourth turnover of the game. This time, it was Neymar Santos with the pick. After an uneventful rest of the quarter, Passaic had the ball in the red zone. On fourth down, Passaic tosses it up for the last opportunity, and who else but Josiah Guy, who already has an interception this game, to knock it down. With a minute left, the Bulldogs put the game away as Razik Starr runs in his second touchdown of the game. The Bulldogs would go on to win 19-0.
What a great game played here today. PCTI shuts down the Passaic Indians 19-0. Homecoming was great, and the Bulldogs will also be coming home with a win. Back to you.
On October 26th, PCTI hosted their annual Hispanic Heritage Assembly. Here's Eddie with an inside look at this year's celebration.
Hello, I'm Edward Medina, and I'm here at PCTI's Hispanic Heritage Assembly, where students celebrate Hispanic culture, music, and dance. Let's take a look inside.
It is important for me to share this heritage with PCTI because I want everybody in tech to be informed about my culture and for them to feel like they're a part of it too.
Well, I think what the assemblies does for the Hispanic community, it just reunites us, brings us one together. We all come from different backgrounds: Dominicans, Puerto Rican, Colombians, Mexicans. But at the end of the day, we all just come back together and celebrate for one purpose.
out about this assembly. I appreciate it a lot because I always wanted to be involved in the school. And coming together with seniors and sophomores and whoever class grade it is, it's just fun because dancing unites everyone together. Hispanics or Europeans, no matter what, dance is dance. So everyone becomes one together.
Our dance is an African-influenced dance, and that started way back in the 1900s.
So festejo is a dance that was originated in the coast of Peru. A couple of steps that were pretty, we had to move a lot of our hips, and
it's a dance where you have to use like a lot of your force, and any movement really goes as long as you perform it well.
Well, I'm performing in the first dance, which is Hamilton and Immigrants, We Get the Job Done, and I'm doing a duet with my friend Malcolm with the girl who's singing named Sherilyn. So, what it means to me, wow, it's like an honor because like it's my last year, so like I want to make the best out of it, and like I want to just perform like my heart out.
It's just really great to be in these shows because it's so much fun to be involved in school and to be able to show everyone what the dance shop can do.
That assembly was a great way to celebrate Hispanic heritage. For Tech Today, I'm Edward Medina. Now back to you.
During the week of October 23rd, the Lindsay Meyer Teen Institutes Club, known here as TI at TI, hosted a Red Ribbon Week, where students pledged to not use alcohol or drugs. Here's Scott with more.
Hi, I'm Scott Cadell, and this week the TI Club hosted Red Ribbon Week, where students would pledge against using drugs, alcohol, and tobacco. I sat down with Ms. Ramirez to learn more about the club and its mission.
Well, TI at TI is a peer leadership group here at PCTI, and our mission is to spread awareness so that students at PCTI will live a life free of substances. So that means making healthy choices that don't involve any drugs, alcohol, or tobacco. We try to spread awareness throughout a bunch of activities here at school, and we ask all of our members to be role models in that mission. Red Ribbon Week is a national awareness week against drugs, so the entire week is dedicated to bringing awareness about the dangers of getting involved with drugs and consequences of drug abuse. This week of Red Ribbon Week at PCTI, we dedicated each day to a different theme. Monday, our students did Hugs Not Drugs, so they introduced Red Ribbon Week, and we had our students wearing red ribbons that they made and hugging other people and reminding them that hugs are better than drugs. We also had a pledge that was made by our PCTI graphic design shop, and it was posted outside of the auditorium, and we asked everybody in PCTI to sign the pledge saying that they agreed to live a drug-free life throughout their years here at PCTI. So we had well over 200 signatures on that pledge, which was pretty awesome, and students were given out little red ribbons to show that they had signed that pledge. I think that we did make an impact around the school. We saw a lot of people that had the bands on. We had a lot of people that were wearing the red ribbons, and on Friday we did wear red shirts. So a lot of people came in, a lot of teachers and a lot of students were wearing red shirts on Friday, which was really awesome to see because they were showing us that they care about this issue. And it is an issue that we want to make sure that we stomp out. We don't want there to be any drugs at PCTI. So it was really cool to see that. Are just trying to do our best to bring to light the fact that you could live an awesome life without getting involved with drugs or alcohol or tobacco. We are also trying to just show others that there are natural highs, and a natural high is basically just having students or people do things that they love without having to get involved with drugs, alcohol, or tobacco. I think that it'd be awesome if PCTI jumped on board with that and did more to live that kind of life so that they could all be leaders, just like the TI at TI students. I'm really proud of all our TI at TI members. They worked really hard on all of these initiatives, and we appreciate all the respect that we got from the PCTI community, and we hope that you look out for our future initiatives. We started out the year with our student section. and we just want to keep going in that direction. You know, you'll be hearing more from TITI throughout the year.
Great work, everyone. Don't forget to follow the club on their Twitter at PCTI_TI_TI. For Tech Today, I'm Scott Cadell. Back to you.
On Saturday, October 28th, PCTI hosted their second annual car show, which had an amazing turnout of more than 300 cars, and all proceeds go to the PCTI Education Foundation. Here's Brett with some highlights from that event.
Hi, my name is Brett from PCTI's video production, and we are at the second annual Bulldog Car Show. There are some amazing bikes and cars here. Let's take a look.
I've been to many car shows in the past, and what I do was I go to all the car shows and hand out PCTI Bulldog Car Show flyers at all the shows that start in the beginning of the season, which is around March or April. And you just go every weekend and start getting word of mouth out there. It grew quite a bit. We doubled our amount of cars, we doubled the amount of vendors, we opened up more trophies, we had the vocals sing longer. We put more into the organization part of getting everyone on the bus to go through the automotive department to get to see our training programs.
1957 Chevy Bel Air. Years ago, I have about 32 years. Me and my father found it in the Bronx, New York, and he bought it and we rebuilt it back then. Just nice to have an old car, especially when he got it so long ago. A lot of memories and, you know, sweat putting it together. It's nice to have and come to the car shows. Really nice show here.
Extremely difficult to pick a winner because there's all the cars look amazing. It's like every little fine detail and everything. Every car looks great. Like it's extremely difficult because it's way too hard. There's so many great things about each car and everything. To pick a winner, you have to look for like a body paint that looks different probably from everybody's. If it's like I personally look for original parts. All the details and everything. If it's different than everything else, you just always got to try to see if there's anything different that makes it stand out. We did a minor class during school at the end of the day. They brought judges in from car shows to teach us what we have to look for and what we have to do.
2010 Chevy Corvette Grand Sport Corvette. Always wanted a Corvette for quite a while. Never had one. Had kids instead. So come 2010, I decided let's go out and go get my first Corvette, and I got it at a Kerbeck Chevrolet in Atlantic City. I love these shows. I enjoy going to the shows and showing it, take it out to dinner and stuff like that with my girl. I also have my daily driver, but it's just fun to get in this car, put the top down, and go for a nice ride.
The car show was really packed this year. There are really great cars out there. This is Brett signing off.
Earlier this month, the theater students performed their fall one-acts. The one-acts are plays directed by senior theater students. They had an amazing turnout and the performances were great. If you didn't go, be sure to catch their future performances in the Black Box Theater.
And speaking of ways to get involved, make sure to check out the many fundraisers that we host here at Tech. For example, the Student Council and Interact Club recently hosted a Susan G. Coleman's Jeans Day. From your generous donation, we were able to raise more than $2,300 for breast cancer. They would like to thank all the students who participated and the staff.
That is really amazing. Speaking of donations, the staff at PCTI recently hosted a Jeans Day to raise funds for the Food Bank of Houston after the devastation caused by Hurricane Harvey. Thank you to all who donated, as we were able to raise more than $4,000.
Be sure to tune in next month to see what's happening here at Tech. For Tech Today, I'm Justin Alvarez.
And I'm Ryan Holzbus.
And remember, we are PCTI.